So I spent this past weekend binge watching on the show The Other Black Girl. Oh my goodness, this is an amazing series. So it's a comedy drama series, pretty much adapted from a book. So the main characters in this series is, of course, Nella.
Nella!
Will you get Advil for me?
Nella, press 2 copies. Nella, I need you to Nella!
As well as Hazel, right? But I need to just give it up to the actors. Oh my god, the acting was so good. The girl who played Nella, how expressive she is, how she delivers, it is such a must watch. But let's even go straight into what this movie is about.
It reminds me of a post I did a while back when I was talking about your colleague being your friend. And I mean, I remember the responses I got, and everybody was like, oh no, your colleague is not your friend. And it was quite unfortunate for me because you spend like roughly 95 hours a day at work. So roughly 8 hours every day with the same set of people every day. And you think, oh, because these are the people you spend the most time with, maybe there's some kind of friendship can come out of it. But unfortunately, that's not really the case. That's not exactly what happened. Yeah, especially with the comments that I saw. And it was just a very sad, unfortunate thing. So going back to the movie, The Other Black Girl. The movie starts out with this girl being the only black girl in a publishing house that she has dreamed that this was going to be her dream life. And she felt alone because she was the only black girl, and she felt like, oh, everybody looks at her because she's different and all of that. Then comes in another black girl that comes to start working at the same publishing house that she works in. And she feels like, oh, we need to be sisters, we need to be friends. But if there's one thing that movie is showing and reinforcing is you need to understand that your colleague is not your friend. It's quite unfortunate, but that's what it is. You know, I wish life wasn't how it was. I wish people were not in the office trying to outdo the other person or undermine the other person or do bad things to them. But unfortunately, that's the system that we live in. And also, there is a bit about the movie. Oh my goodness, you have to watch the movie pretty much to understand what I'm saying. I'm a Nigerian girl, well raised in a very Nigerian African home. We believe in things like juju, we believe in things like witchcraft, right? There's a point in the movie where girls get initiated to be part of something. And I mean, watching American movies, I don't think they do things like juju and witchcraft initiations like that, but I guess they have different methods of it. But you need to watch it to pretty much understand where I'm coming from, because I'm not going to lie. I've seen movies whereby you go and visit somebody and your slippers gets missing, and your slippers gets missing. Before you know it, everything in your life goes down the line. And now in this movie, I'm seeing people touching people's hair and things are happening. Their lives are changing. They're losing their minds. The Nigerian girl in me, nobody's gonna touch my hair no more. You know, I'm going to people's houses, my shoes are staying on my leg, you know, so many crazy things. But do watch the movie. And like with every movie that I watch, some things I always wonder about is, because I feel like when people write things like stories and movies, in a way they write a bit of themselves, they write a bit of their truth, or they write a bit of things that they've experienced or people have experienced, so they're writing other people's story. I'm just wondering, The Other Black Girl, what exactly motivated the writer to write the book that was not adapted into a movie? I'm very curious. I'm so curious about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it about what I have to say about this movie. You should watch it. It's 10 episode series. It's not very long. You can actually watch it the entire weekend. You should actually watch it. You probably learn a thing or two. And I think the last thing I would say about this is sometimes if something looks too good to be true, then maybe it's actually too good to be true. And you need to be very careful.
For someone you have to meet. This is Hazel May McCall, my new assistant. Really? Hi.
But I'm not even going to lie, right? This movie is also giving, you know how people say do not meet your heroes? Yeah, this movie gave a bit of that, but I think I've already said enough. You know, just go and watch it. And I really want to see how you feel about the movie when you're done watching the movie.